we're white.
Find us.
Man, this dude couldn't sound more obviously diabolical if he were speaking in parcel tongue. I'm a fan of my love letters being filled with brutal killings and incest, so good to know that this was the intention all. If the post-apocalypse informs you of anything, I guess it's who finally won the soft drink wars.
Did Valak just come out of Maurice's ass?
Ah, Mona Lisa on meth.
Yeah, I know I'm no Picasso, but didn't think it was that bad.
This guy knows his wife like I know his wife. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Anyway.
It's impossible to tell if the outbreak is spreading through Paris or John Wick is working again.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, taunting, offense. Excessive celebration, offense. Both penalties will be enforced in about 20 movie minutes when the paternal figures become infected. And oh, believe me, it can hurt you, but it's not going to right now or anything. He also told me he can stop smoking anytime he wants. He just doesn't want to. This kind of pounding would definitely make me jump out of bed in fear for my life. To stand right under a dead body, and B, that this drop of blood would hit right in his eye. No face, none, won't you come and sneak up on Irene? No face, none, won't you come, won't you come? Hey, where's that asshole going?
It's so small and light.
Har har. Unaware there's a global pandemic cliche much? Much like George Romero did, this movie totally ripped off The Walking Dead. Can't wait to read all the YouTube commenters backing me up on that one.
I kick my soccer ball at night so I can.
The latch won't open.
God damn. Is it just me or is porn dialogue just getting worse? I take that chance. Stub it out on the window edge and put it away. That's what I tell my weed smoking friend to do. My friend is me. This cut
Movie that promised me kinky sex has gone over 23 minutes without offering up any kinky sex.
Oh no, not lightning hitting the street, the horror.
I gotta sit here and watch f***ing Stuart Little.
Why is that the only option? I'm glad this plane goes down. And yeah, there's a baby, but
Look at me thinking context matters like a chump. It's that same beer truck from Final Destination 2 that had the drunk driver in it, so now I'm erect. I mean, can't you just kill her?
I've never had less fun jerking off to a scene in my life.
Then I realized that almost all the CCTV cameras in this movie have been battery powered and are at 80%. And then I realized that if I grabbed some duct tape, attached it to my balls, and ripped it off really quick, I'd have a medical emergency to deal with instead of this
To the unknown.
into the unknown. Neither of them explains how they're going to measure their dicks when they get there. Hey, how does she do that?
They're in hyper download. They're being empty.
What I don't get is why they need to erase the data as they download it. Does it taste better if no one else can have any? Darkness imprisoning me! All I see! Absolute horror!
I'm sorry, I just don't know where we are.
Oh, that's easy. You're in the part of the horror movie where 2 characters experience some kind of car trouble which forces them into taking a wrong turn into a house on the left, or maybe a cabin in the woods, or someplace other than their intended final destination. The hills have eyes. Spotify will summon aliens to kill us all.
What are they running from?
Firstly, dumbass extra number 2, they're swimming, not running. And secondly, why would you assume they're running from anything? Why can't they just be a pod of dolphins hanging out and being more intelligent than you? What? Wearing a half-zip jacket over a half-button shirt over a t-shirt. Wait for it. This joke has layers. Why would the eyes of St. Lucy work any better? I mean, it was the f***ing blood of Christ.
Careful. These steps are old and rotten.
Your mom's old and rotten. I would pay good money to watch this guy dragging a man this big into his car somehow. Cute, but the only people getting f***ed around here are the ones that enjoyed the first movie. Creeper's gotta creep. Peeper's gotta peep. Ice cream's gonna follow you down the street. Beep, beep. Okay, so we're about to watch a mad doctor create a human centipede, but one thing for which I will not have tolerance is if I see a boom mic enter the... God damn it!
Venus, Oregon, population 468.
In case you confused it with my penis organ population, you bro! Oh, I personally believe these brackets are unnecessary. Hey Bob, when we go to Germany, meet me at the hotel. What is the hotel? You'll know the one.
Now, I'm not saying this wouldn't be painful or annoying, but I am saying that the movie has presented us with an unrealistic amount of penetration.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Thank you, but I already know what it sounds like when I fail to satisfy a woman.
If I kill my sister, she'll be at peace.
The odds of these two surviving this trip was already low based on who they are as people. I was tempted to give a sin removal as a thanks for not making me sit through the credits just to get to this very predictable "aha, Megan isn't dead" reveal, but the sequel bait irked me so much that I'm gonna give it an extra 50 instead. I understand why they don't show Lindsay pulling Jenny up the stairs. It would have been too entertaining. To be clear, she is suggesting that Ryan hitting the brakes hard earlier broke the alternator. Now, I'm no car magician, but this feels offensive to women.
The church would like you to investigate.
We know you had help and barely survived the last time, but we think you should go alone because something Catholics are f***ed up something.
It's about as useful as a dick on a rainbow. I think that's how the saying goes.
Stopping for a hug after all this carrying on instead of getting busy. And by busy, I mean getting the f*** out of it. So the nun is inside Maurice, but she can also do this bullshit while she's inside the refrigerator. And I'm not sure exactly how the movie wants me to feel about this, but I feel nothing. He honestly could have just shot Barney the dinosaur or my Aunt Tina, and I'd feel about as numb and dead inside as the first 57 minutes of this movie and the previous 2 installments of the Strangers franchise have left me.
Also, I'm a demonic presence that could do anything I want. Should I just rip the throats out of Father Burke and Sister Irene when they sleep and be done with them? Nah, I'll turn on this radio and make them wonder how it happened. That seems like way more fun.
I just want you to know that I'm going to do everything I can to make this place feel like home.
Are you leaving it then? Nice of the movie to give us a full 3 seconds to masturbate to Clark Gregg swinging from a water bottle while working out. That gave me a whole 2 seconds to clean up.
Why can't Lorraine yell out something about, "And this slutty eye of an eagle," or "By the beard of Demosthenes, my vagina is strong," and...
It would be weirder if he didn't know that SpongeBob lived underwater.
Just like a doll's house.
Is she dumb? So now that his kids have caught him in the lie, I don't think the nipple of this tension can be tweaked any further. Blumhouse, 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 Blum, Blum, Blumhouse, Blumhouse, Blum, 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 Blumhouse, Blum, 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 house.
Don, it's a kid!
Knowing this and still opening the door. Also, if I were in this situation, I'd already have a clove of garlic jammed in each one of my orifices. Only one of them would even have anything to do with vampires. And holy shit, am I in a lot of trouble that I'll never be able to explain.
Pop the clutch when I tell you.
The one request my college girlfriend would never grant me somehow makes its way into the movie. Maybe it's because we were never in a car when I asked.
But once I remove your capacity for love, you'll be perfect.
Disney stealing lines from my college girlfriend.
Financial data has been completely drained and erased.
Sounds like financial data met my college girlfriend.
Open again till morning.
Huh, just like my college ex-girlfriend. Hey, where'd all these college ex-girlfriends come from? This is an intense and unnecessary position, and other complaints put forth by my college girlfriend.
Then you stuck your tongue in my coos and f***ed me so hard.
Thing my college girlfriend said over the phone after messing up the call waiting makes it into the movie. Do we really need the massive rain turn snowstorm? I think storm imagery to indicate an incoming story storm is more overused than my college ex-girlfriend's, "Hey, where'd all these lawyers come from?"
But now I see that you're intentionally screwing me.
My college girlfriend's Yelp review of our last intimate connection somehow makes its way into the script.
Whoa, college girlfriend flashbacks. This is the exact same way that she is, "Hey, where'd all these law enforcement officers come from?" I feel confident she's going to regret asking this question as much as my college girlfriend regretted asking, "Why do you have so much pudding?"
I can show you God if you're willing to die.
Weirdly, yes, my college ex-girlfriend said the exact same, "Hey, where'd all these resurrected prophets come from?"